Hey, I try to keep it quick, as I usually do. The week is finally coming to a close. I think it's been a 2 week long session of just working on different stuff from the career fair, which was really, really fun. Talked about that. I have to even do a separate video for that. Then to the campaign season, then to the hackathon, which was really amazing. I want to have a separate video for that as a whole. I think we'll have a really nice ending for that video. We had a great time. It was 24 hours. I know I said 48 hours a bunch of times, but it was 24 hours. Thankfully, it was not 48 hours because that would have been that would have been very stressful. I remember after I did I got to like 23 or something, and then my body started tweaking out. I was like, I was so confused what's going on. Eventually, like after the hackathon, I had to go to a hall council meeting for all the different hall council members, and like my body started crashing out there, and I just had to like go home after that and just like crash my bed. Actually, I have to go to the hackathon and get that. It's a whole story. I'll get into that in the hackathon video, but I do think it's really nice. I just thank God 'cause it's been an amazing couple of weeks with the career fair. That went well. President hackathon went really well actually, better than I expected. But yeah, now what's next? I would love to do this as a hackathon video 'cause I think that's kind of influenced what my opinion of or my plan for what to do next. But in general, it's just first now I'm president of the dorm. It's continuing what I have to do. So the ping pong tournament is coming I think next week or yeah, next week. So I have to have that ready. I have to do some budgeting stuff as I said before. With the career fair, I think the one downside is I haven't been connecting as much. I have to also increase my internship applications. I will say though, my resume is gonna have a big update, some cool updates here and there. I don't know if I talked about it here, but I got a research assistant job. I'm researching the teachers' perspectives on AI implementation into the classroom. So that's gonna be really really fun. I don't know, it's cool. Like I get to do all these cool different stuff. I'm really happy and just really fortunate, just really blessed to have those opportunities. So I'm gonna do a hackathon. I can't speak. I'm going to do a resume update. That's going to be really awesome. I'm also going to try and start updating my LinkedIn. I know people don't like LinkedIn posts. Like some people don't like LinkedIn posts. I think they're fine. I don't really use LinkedIn that much. I just use like when I need to connect to someone. I like to see like the occasional cool thing here and there. So I'm at least going to try and continue branding myself as a more someone who's just succeeding, especially in the tech field and doing a lot of cool stuff. So like, if you have any idea that you're interested in, or if you want someone who could help you plan a project, or when it comes to like AI or anything like that, I want to pivot my even when, as I'm saying that, I think it's a bit too broad, but I want to try and pivot myself as someone who's that guy when it comes to at least AI or technology, or just different like try and keep tech updates and just doing cool stuff in general. And I'm still working on that brand, as you can see from how vague my plan is for that. So I'm trying to do that. So with my Instagram, I have noticed a flaw with I'm doing this whole Project Phillips thing is that when people see the Instagram, they mostly think, oh, I'm doing art, which I guess technically is true. So I have to figure that out. Yeah, my friend Danny, he has him and his friend, they're working, and a couple other people. I think they have this script for this animation they're considering doing. So I'm trying to see if I can help them with that. At least do some research into what the animation should look like. That seems interesting, so I'm kind of excited for that. I don't know how if I'm going to do that project, if I'm going to pass it on to someone else, or recommend someone else who will do it better. But yeah, I do think this is not a spoiler, but for the hackathon, I do think a large takeaway was that I can actually do stuff, and I can do even crazier stuff that I can do right now. So I am excited to try and like continue working on stuff and just like different. Like for example, I used for the hackathon, I got to work with a lot of API, specifically Google's Google's AI's API. I think it was the Vertex AI thing, and it was really interesting, like how I want to say simple it was. Like it wasn't like easy, but it wasn't impossible. Like it wasn't like I had like three computer screens on binary and I was doing assembly for some reason, and it's just like it wasn't that crazy. It was just like, oh, you learn how to do it and you do it. So I was really happy with that. So I want to try doing that more. I remember at the career fair, A large thing about my elevator pitch was I was looking for opportunities to work with more data and just AI in general. And now I got into the hackathon, I'm like, yo, I can actually do this myself. Um, so I'm really happy. Obviously, I'm gonna have a resume update for the hackathon because I have a project I can say, oh, look at this project I worked on. And for this is just gonna be another spoiler. For the hackathon, we didn't do the government bills for dummy idea, right? So that's something I am interested in. So maybe in the second quarter of this year, I guess, which I'm thinking is more January or so. Yes, I mean the first quarter of next year. Maybe I'll pick up that project. Um, but yeah, this seems very chillax for a video. But I'm just trying to think of it in general. I'm just really happy that the past couple of weeks are coming to a close in a very nice way. A lot of skills learned, and it's crazy how much can happen in 2 weeks. I also got to go to the um, Kenny Fair with my friends, so that was really awesome as well. Um, but yeah, I think I'm just spouting at this point, so I'm just gonna try and wrap this up. There's not much else I want to say. There's really a bunch of stuff I want to show in general. So, besides, I have nothing else to say. So, have a great day.